Hey collective, how are you guys? Evie is not with me. I'm actually out of town in Charleston today visiting Mike's mom and stepdad, so I'm in a different location. So they're downstairs playing and I'm upstairs in the bedroom. I'm going to do a reading for you guys and see what we can tap into. Hope you guys are doing great and having a wonderful day. Thank you all for being here, for spending your time with us. We appreciate you, collective. Thank you guys so much. I love you so much, collective. All right, let's tap in and let's see what's going on in the energy for today. All right, Spirit, what does the collective need to know about? We've got a Taurus, Gemini cusp, or a Taurus and a Gemini. Could be significant. These birth dates could be significant. Excuse me. I've got a tickle in my throat. I was trying to stop coughing before I hit play. I thought it was good, but no. We've got childcare and housework, so something could be going on with someone needing to help out around the house or taking care of the kids. Okay. Hidden in the water. Punishment. Somebody's under judgment. Somebody could be getting convicted for some kind of punishment here. So they may need help with. Somebody could be going to jail and need help around the house and with their children. They can no longer hide their intentions, spreading rumors about you. So someone under judgment, they've been convicted of something here. They're in a state of denial, seeing the bigger picture. So people could be seeing the bigger picture and trying to tell someone what's going on, and they're just in a state of denial they don't want to see. But they can no longer hide their intentions of something that's going on here. We've got draw 5 tarot cards. So let's get some tarot on this and see what's going on. Tell me about this Taurus Gemini cusp here. You could be a Taurus or a Gemini, or you could be dealing with one. We've got the World. Okay, so some kind of a completion of a cycle here. Something could be online, could be flying somewhere, traveling somewhere. The universe is in your favor. Some kind of success and reward coming in for something here. Okay. Clarify this childcare here. What's this about? We got the Hanged Man in reverse with the 3 of Wands. Okay. Looking ahead towards some kind of new opportunity for freedom so they can travel. Hoping for a good outcome in something. But with the Hanged Man in reverse, they're unable to change or go back. Someone was selfish and impulsive. They victimized someone. It was a betrayal. Under childcare, goodness, hoping for a good outcome and freedom, but someone's going to be punished and convicted for something that they've done, trying to sacrifice someone here. There could have been some kind of something going on online with someone. Over here, we've got a secret agenda. I was just told to glance over that. A secret's exposed. Someone had a secret agenda. They're in a state of denial. They can no longer hide their intentions. There's someone's seeing the bigger picture. They're trying to deny what they're doing. A secret's being exposed for something that they were doing here. Clarify this punishment. What's this? What are they being punished about? Why are they being punished? What happened? Or someone's getting punished, Spirit, and convicted of something. Something that happened in the past. The 6 of Cups with the 4 of Swords. This could literally be like a bed. And the 6 of Cups can represent a child. Oh my God. Okay. Mentally or emotionally overwhelmed. Being full of stress and fear and anxiety. Someone feels completely drained. They're burnt out. Something that happened in the past, finding a connection to the past, and able to move on from the past. Stagnant and it being immature. Some kind of punishment or being convicted over something that happened in the past. Finally being able to lay something to rest. I said lay someone to rest. Lay something to rest from the past. Someone tried to sacrifice you, punish you possibly in some way, hoping for a new path, a new opportunity to present itself. Something could definitely be going on online. They can no longer hide their intentions. We got the Ten of Pentacles. So this family here, this could be regarding a lot of money, a community of people, a family unit, hoping for financial gain. There's instability and an unexpected change because a secret's being exposed for a secret agenda here where their intentions cannot be hidden. They're in a state of denial. Someone could be dealing with some conflict and it's creating... They could have a lot of money here to where when they get convicted, they're going to need help around the house and with taking care of children. Goodness. Clarify they no longer hide their intentions. This family unit here. I've got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles with the Moon. There's a lot of money involved here. They're in a state of denial about all of this. They're seeing the bigger picture about some kind of new opportunity that was coming in. And this Ace of Wands could be like literally like big dick energy, okay? Especially with the Four of Swords in the World here. I'm just feeling like some kind of new opportunity or new financial opportunity that came in. They wanted it hidden. They didn't want people knowing about this with the Moon. They're in a state of denial. They didn't see these secrets coming out or a secret agenda being exposed here. Things are not what they seem to be. There's a lot of deception, creating an illusion, wanting things to remain unknown regarding a large amount of money with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. That is a lot of money, okay? We could have parental figures here. A Queen of Swords. I'm sorry, a Queen of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. Could the Page of Pentacles. There could be some kind of a payment. Queen of Pentacles could have to be heartbroken because they've got some kind of payment or debt that they owe, and with an Ace of Pentacles here, they're going to get convicted and punished. Maybe you were a child that they should have taken care of when you were younger. With the Six of Cups, something could have happened in your past. With the family unit here, with the Ten of Pentacles, there's a lot of money involved. They had a secret agenda. They wanted it hidden with the Moon. Tried to sacrifice you. Didn't work. Someone's very greedy. That you could have been neglected as a child. They could have made you do like a lot of housework and, you know, made you do like a lot of extra chores and things. Someone's very materialistic, okay? They're not grounded. A period of unhappiness and like painful heartache and even trauma could have happened here with the Six of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. Someone in a family member could have hurt you as a child. Could have, I mean, I'm just saying this is like sneaking into your room, you know. And that's not going to be for everyone, so please only take that if it resonates. Unfortunately, that resonates in my energy. There could have been some kind of a payment that you should have received here from the past, from wealthy family members, that they kept hidden. They didn't want it to be known. Trying to affect any new path or new beginning coming in for you. It was a very painful betrayal. You're staying focused. When they get punished and convicted, they're definitely going to go from an Ace of Pentacles to a Page of Pentacles. You should have possibly received an Ace of Pentacles, and they could have given you a Page of Pentacles, or they may not have given you anything at all. Most of you, I know, it's like they didn't give you anything at all. Okay. Wanted you heartbroken on whatever path you were choosing here. Someone could be heartbroken over something that's coming out online. Someone could be expecting some kind of a successful opportunity to look forward to here, where some kind of payments are going to come in. Could even be getting money for childcare. Okay. Well, punishment and convicted. It looks like somebody's going to jail. Feeling trapped with this Hangman in reverse. Full of fear. They feel cornered. Feeling hopeless and powerless. They can't hide their intentions. A family member here. They're just not wanting to face the truth that their secret agenda is being exposed from something that's been going on for a long time, all the way since your childhood here, or since someone's childhood, and it affected them being taken care of as a child. Clear for the Six of Cups for the collective spirit. What is this? Tell me about the Six of Cups. Got a mother figure with the Queen of Cups here, so a mother figure, and whoever they were in a relationship with here could have done something. Their lover underneath the Four of Swords. So this could have been a father figure that was coming in on someone here. Okay. Feeling trapped and helpless. You know, they under the Ten of Pentacles with the Two of Swords, they made the decision to do this, acting like they were blind to the truth, in a state of denial. They can no longer hide their intentions. Caught in the middle. They're definitely in denial. I mean, literally, it's like, here it is again. They're in denial. Torn between some kind of choice with this Ten of Pentacles. They're disappointed because of an Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Swords. So, very disappointed over what's going on with a very large amount of money here. Somebody's getting ready to get convicted because of someone they've been sleeping with. Trying to lay something to rest, trying to smooth something over. They're really stressed out. They're overwhelmed. They're definitely mentally and emotionally overwhelmed. They're trapped in their mind. They can have like so many thoughts just consuming them right now that they can't see the bigger picture in something, so they're in a state of denial. Trying to deny what's going on here. Yeah, the Seven of Swords, criminal with the moon. Being very deceptive. They're lying, sneaking around, very deceitful, cheating, manipulation. So much deception right here with the secret being exposed. This Queen of Pentacles, they're under judgment. They're under judgment. It's time for the truth to come forward because this person's in toxic ass devil energy with the secret being exposed. Sex, cheating, addictions, materialistic, even violence. On the bottom over here, we've got insurance fraud. An insurance agent or agency could have helped someone commit insurance fraud. This could be part of this secret that's being exposed for someone getting convicted. Someone could be getting 10 years. We have a musician. 10 years. Okay. Okay. Got some different decks, and I wanted y'all to see what I've got laid out. So let's clarify this a little bit deeper. Let's see. Tell me about the world and the Three of Swords. What's this about the Spirit? Someone's very upset about something that they could be seeing online, or something that happened online even. Or is very, very upset that something is ending that's been going on for a long time, all the way back to your childhood, regarding a lot of money and theft. We've got jealousy. Working out terms. Someone's jealous over something that could be coming in for you. Something could have broken your heart very bad, but it looks like there's a completion of a cycle here. The universe is in your favor. They're talking behind your back. Someone's very jealous and envious. They're petty. They want attention. Okay. Trying to work out and negotiate some kind of terms. The Page of Pentacles and the Three of Wands could even be begging you because of some kind of payment to take care, like with child care. I'm just hearing this to like help take care of you from your childhood. With the Ten of Pentacles, that could be an inheritance. With the Ace of Pentacles, that could be a lot of money for an inheritance. With insurance fraud, there could have been something that was stolen here. Okay, there could have been a stolen an inheritance here. Someone could have liked punishing you as a child, or could have had a Queen of Cups mother figure here who could have been very jealous and petty and always talking about you from your childhood up. Could have had a sneaky father figure here who was creeping in. Tell me about this Hangman reverse with the Eight of Swords. We've got emotions. So someone is very emotional because of something that's coming out. They're definitely under judgment. They feel hopeless. They feel cornered. They're full of fear, and they're trapped. And they can't change or go back to some kind of impulsive, selfish thing that they did that was a very painful betrayal, okay, and victimized someone. Could have even been doing it out of punishment, out of trying to punish you, out of jealousy and envy, because they're petty, always wanting attention, left you heartbroken, okay? Could have felt trapped in your mind, and you could have felt helpless and just cornered and full of fear and powerless because of something that someone was doing to your emotional state and your mental state here. And you were caught in the middle of what was going on in this family unit. Goodness, tell me about the Six of Cups with the Queen of Cups. That's too many. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Dreams. Earth signs. So we did have a Queen of Pentacles that came out. So this mother figure for some of you could be an earth sign. Doesn't have to be. You could be an earth sign. That may not resonate at all. Father figure could be, because Queen of Cups, I mean, there's no gender in tarot with the Lovers here. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be significant. So you could be dealing with an earth sign or earth signs from your past. Something's going on, okay, with the Lovers, with the Four of Swords in your dreams, visiting you at night while you're asleep. The spirit world could be, your spirit team could be communicating you, trying to help you rest and meditate, because the Four of Swords can also be a form of meditation, okay? Trying to manifest and bring in a healthy, loving relationship. The Lovers can be romantic or platonic. They can be just soulmate energies in your life, okay? An imbalance within the relationship, arguments, opposition, conflict, trying to affect what's going on in the spirit realm with you receiving downloads. Could even be trying to affect you in your dream state, okay? But I'm just seeing this as someone was coming in on you at night while you were sleeping, and I just saw ravenous with air signs, okay? Someone was in ravenous energy in this Ten of Pentacles, Two of Swords, so they made the decision. It was an insatiable, uncontrollable, must-have hunger for pleasure. Their desires were ravenous, keeping others blind to the truth. Now they're very disappointed because of possibly losing an Ace of Pentacles here. Got the air signs underneath this, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Very disappointed. The Ace of Wands with the Ten of Swords. It's a painful ending with all this deception. You're guarded from someone who can be very fired up. So there's past trauma here. You built up walls. You're very defensive and guarded towards whoever this is. And this is where this big dick energy is. It was like, so much deception here. It could have blocked your heart chakra. It could have made you shut down. Could have affected your relationships into your adulthood from having to heal from mother and father wounds from the inner childhood trauma. Someone with the moon and the Seven of Swords. God, that's awful energy. With someone that's fired up. They're furious with rage, building up emotions, overwhelming thoughts. They're very angry. They're furious that these secrets are exposed, because it's right above this with this insurance fraud, with the secret agenda. They can no longer hide their intentions. They're going to be punished and convicted. Taurus and Gemini could be extremely significant. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles that's under judgment here. We've got fire signs with... have a deadline to create a facade with a third party. There's evidence. It's time for the truth to come out. Karma is here. You could be very honest in speaking your truth. Someone could be very wealthy. You could have, at some point, needed to be able to trust someone here, and you couldn't trust this person. They were deceptive in your energy. There was third party interference, a love triangle, secretly hooking up, taking that risk to secretly hook up. Goodness. Partner to partner, an unsafe decision where they were not thinking. So someone could have been jealous. So out of seeking attention, someone was jealous because of something that could have happened here. Oh my God. There was a deadline. There's evidence. Law enforcement's involved. They were trying to create a facade, putting on a front. They had hidden motives and weird behavior with this facade. So now someone's all in their emotions because time is running out. This mother figure here could have just been a people pleaser and just putting on a show, acting like they were blind to the truth, acting like they're just in a state of denial. They didn't want to believe that this family member here with the Ten of Pentacles had this ravenous and controllable must-have problem here. And there was a deadline. The time is running out. There was an intervention. Okay? There could have been an intervention, and someone could have actually gone to jail. Law enforcement could have been involved here. Okay? With this evidence, they're all in their emotions. They took a risk to do something, and it could have been something that happened online, and there could be some kind of data paper trail here, so to speak, to where just because you deleted it don't mean it can't be recovered. Okay? Someone is confused. They're very confused about this person's ravenous energy, trying to run away, they have a void inside and this hunger that they can't control. There's an intervention in this lover's energy with the Four of Swords and visiting you while you were asleep in your bed. Time's running out. They can't wait any longer. This person's on edge. They've got weird behavior. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Cups and the air signs here, we've got heartstrings. Playing mind games, taking advantage of you, playing with your feelings, stringing you along, affecting your heart. Left you extremely disappointed. So you're guarded towards this person. You're very guarded, focusing on your self-love here so that you could heal from this very painful trauma. This person's intentions were not good towards you, so you're defensive. You built up walls from this past trauma. It could have definitely affected your heart chakra for a while. Could have affected you being able to trust others in lover's energy and relationships. Could have always been worried that someone was cheating. Someone could have always cheated. I know I've been cheated on by everybody I've ever freaking been with. I've never cheated in my life, but everybody I've ever been with has freaking cheated on me. All fired up about a call that could be coming in with the moon and the Seven of Swords, because the secret was exposed about insurance fraud. Expressing something where they're furious with rage. They're very angry. And what's going on with this conversation with the family member here. This is where the Queen of Pentacles, Judgment, and Fire Suns are. So you didn't feel safe. There was an obsession here with the devil on the bottom. The devil represents obsession. So this person's obsessed. Like it was like their wish fulfillment. Being in this devil energy. Like they can't control themselves. This sounds like a freaking sexual predator. Holding on tight. They can't let go. They're clinging. They're freaking obsessed. The family member here. Okay. Let's see what they're going to get convicted for. What have they done? Okay. What do I need from this deck? What's going on with this conviction here, Spirit? That wanted to come out. Let me see what this is. They were hoping something was gonna turn out well. Okay, they thought something was all good. Some kind of revenge. Someone could be in the mountains. Somebody could think that everything's all good when they're in the mountains, and someone could seek revenge, or someone could live in the mountains. The family. The beach could be significant. So this family's hiding something where they were seeking revenge. They're going to prison here. There could be some kind of private property. Could be even literally be like some kind of hidden property here that was kept from you. They've got mental health issues. Something's definitely on social media. Lying on social media. There's a lot of lies that are going on. Someone could be at the beach. Someone could be going to the beach. We got alive and it just came out in reverse. Well, that's not good. Trying to clean up. Someone's sad. Someone could pass away. Trying to clean up something that they've done. That they thought everything was going to be all good with this. And it's not looking like that's what's going on here. Okay. Someone could pass away when they're in the mountains. Because alive under the mountains. Sad that these people are seeking revenge. Healing from what this family has put you through. Okay. Clarify hidden. Faked death. And it came out in reverse. So someone could be acting like they've passed away. Or someone... I'm just even seeing this with insurance fraud. They may have hidden a death, you know, from a family member. Or hidden what was supposed to be given to you. So under imprisonment, we've got travel. Someone could be traveling to prison. Okay, with under private property, we've got affluence. So there could be very expensive property here with the Ten of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. Okay, under mental health, we've got jealousy. So they're definitely jealous. Clarify the social media. Full of jealousy and envy. Family members here. Could be multiple family members. Could be couple females here that could have some problems. We've got a gift in reverse with fraud. So on social media, someone doesn't want a gift that's supposed to be coming to you. They're lying about this fraud. Lies. It's clarifying fraud. Tell me about the beach. The devil. Wow. This energy, man. Meeting. Someone could have gone to a meeting and gotten fired. The devil with the beach. Something could have happened on the beach even when you were little. Someone was meeting up with someone. Someone could get, like, they may not be allowed to be in the military anymore. Someone could have been discharged from the military. Goodness. That's not good. What's that? Yes, this just fell out. A parental figure. So, it's a parental figure here. Something could have definitely happened when you were a child here. And this is a father figure here with a little child walking around. With the road on the bottom, traveling. You could have been the child was the power supply. Oh my God, that is so just trafficking energy to me there. To their neighborhood. A child could have gone missing. And then on the road, a child missing on the road. Because they wanted the power from this child, this freaking devil energy. Something could have happened to where you could have even been taken when you were at the beach when you were a child. The parental figure here. Wow. They're angry because all this fake news, this secret agenda, it's being exposed. They're mad. Oh my God, yeah, we've definitely got a pedo in the energy for sure. This is a father figure here. I'm picking up on a masculine energy, okay? That used to creep in on you at night in your room. You could have been taken, some of you, as a child. Something could have happened when you were at the beach. Angry because you were the power supply. Yes, a child went missing in your neighborhood, and then the parental figure here is spreading all kinds of false news and false information. Wow. Wow. Look. Oh my God, look how I just picked all this up. You're the power supply. It's a setup. It's blocked. Oh my God, a young child or minor. The power supply, I'm telling you. This is crazy. There could be a loan shark involved. It's a setup. There could be a legal team going on dealing with a narcissist. There's some kind of an agreement that was made. They went to the extreme with harmful intent, and they can no longer hide their intentions. They're on a mission to trap you. Conjuring death magic will end their life, not yours. We've got a father figure here that could have to be standing before a judge. This judge is not corrupt. They're in the upright. Alabama could be significant. We've got a father figure. Ohio could be significant. They can't handle going through what they put you through. They can't handle it. This is going to trial. A father figure here. There definitely could have been some violence in this energy. Okay. Wow. Gossiping. They were attracted to you big time. This creepy father figure here. was a secret admirer, and this mother figure was jealous. I did a reading about this the other day. We've got step grandparents, could be significant, could be involved. Missouri, could be significant. Judge expects them to do what's right. Trying to attack you in the dream state. Right here it is. So with the Four of Swords, the Lovers, a deadline, and then the dreams visiting you in the dream state, trying to attack you in your dreams. Be sure that you're smudging and cleansing your energy. Okay. Judge expects them to do what's right about this money. They're going to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. It's Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Exchanging and deliberating money. Okay. Same behavior. They haven't changed. They're even worse. They're being forced to stop what they're doing. We've got a freaking pervert here. You've done nothing to deserve this abuse that you've had to endure from a father figure here. These secrets are coming out. You're proving your innocence. Okay. There could even be a same-sex relationship going on here. But you're innocent in all of this. Okay. They had no clue who they were coming up against and how strong you are. Someone could have seizures. We've got a landscaper or a mowing business. Someone could be a landscaper. We have a bank employee that's in trouble. They have a chronic health condition. Someone's going on a trip and they're about to meet a new person who's bad. Being haunted, chased, and tormented. This person is ego-ridden. They've been threatening you. Yeah, they want attention. That's what came out over here. On the jealousy card, it's talking behind your back, being envious, pettiness, and attention seeking. So they definitely were wanting attention. Being loud and obnoxious. The Most High is stopping the attacks. It's a psycho-destructive force. And they're going to be convicted. They're going to get arrested. We've got police sirens. Somebody's going to be getting arrested. We have an M for hire here. They could have put out a hit on you over this inheritance because they didn't want you to have it. This was a painful betrayal. Some of you could be a content creator. They could be tracking you online. They could be mad about what they're seeing you do online. A betrayal in the workplace could have occurred. Okay. Instagram, YouTube, any social media platform, because social media came out. It's not the right time, and they want to sacrifice you, but it's not the right time. These demons are trying to sacrifice you, but they can't. The Most High is stopping the attacks. There's a waiting period. Something's not the right time. Well, this is going to rule in your favor. And they're in ultimate ruin. This criminal here. I've got a criminal with the Seven of Swords. With the raged out anger. They're obsessed with you. They're definitely obsessed, okay? Intent to cause harm with this raged out anger. It's criminal. Trying to conceal that they're a criminal. Don't want to be with them anymore. They've stacked up so many charges because they just won't stop. Okay, and there could be some kind of serious finding on the internet here. We've got theft and fraud, so it's definitely going on. Manipulation regarding this theft and this fraud that was committed with this insurance fraud. Someone is obsessed with you. They're trying to block your blessings from God's source energy. They don't want you to have what you're supposed to. Okay, they're already in spiritual jail. But they're going to be taken to jail. They're in harsh circumstances in spiritual jail, but they're going to be taken to jail, and it's going to be harsh circumstances there, too, on the 3D. Looks like it's getting ready to be a change of residence that's unfamiliar territory because they're going to be taken to jail. And there's evidence with the Eight of Swords here with law enforcement. Someone could already have a criminal history. They could be trying to avoid the cops. They couldn't resist their temptations. They were all emotional about it. And the Eight of Swords with the Hangman reverse. It's unfamiliar territory. Something starting all over again. We've got a bully. An abusive bully that you are having to deal with. There could be a compensation that you're getting ready to receive regarding this. Someone could be autistic. South Carolina, a safe location. Possibly even at the beach. That's where I am right now. I'm at the beach. They were planning to stage your death. Someone could have a heart attack or heart problems. Third eye chakra is blocked. Having nightmares, being forgetful, having anxiety, a lack of inner guidance, low self-awareness, and headaches. They think you're stupid, wrong. You know exactly what the fuck's going on. Crown chakra blocked, being detached from source, strict religious views, being closed-minded, depressed, and confused. You could have troubles with your siblings since birth. The celebration has turned to disappointment with this Four of Cups up here. With the Ace of Pentacles to the Four of Cups. There could be a new birth coming in that's going to bring you joy with a new baby. They have grief watching you online with the World and the Three of Swords. Jealous. Trying to clean something up. We've got kids. A disaster related to an explosion or a fire. Trying to destroy evidence. A skank hoe that has filthy, bad spiritual hygiene. We've got Fehu, which represents wealth, abundance, success, resources, and prosperity. Fire signs and the letter F. It represents cattle. Unrestrained creative potential. Raw power. Be careful not to burn out. Material gain and financial stability. Reflect on what you truly value. Power of intention and manifestation. Okay, so this wealth here. The curses and hexes are banished. Having freedom from these curses and hexes. You could definitely be in the public eye. Whoops. Someone's out of control whenever they're drinking and they get aggressive or violent. Okay. Watching you online. You could be in the public eye. You could be in separation from these people. They're trapped in their thoughts. They're definitely obsessed and trapped in their thoughts with the Eight of Swords here. Someone's having a mental breakdown. They're delusional. And then the mental health did come out because they're so jealous. Okay. They could be very mad that you could be like an illegitimate child to this person. And they could have lied saying that you were their family. Because this parental figure went into some kind of a meeting. This father figure could have been in the military, or someone that passed away that could be like a grandparent energy could have been in the military. A loss of title. Created a criminal network to steal your inheritance. We've got forensics. Age 55 to 65 could be significant. They need to control the situation, so they created this criminal network. And I was feeling like some kind of forensic data being found. Okay, they have destroyed their lives by doing this. They're obsessed with you. God almighty, they're so obsessed. We've got a Leo, Virgo cusp. These birth dates could be significant, or you could be dealing with a Leo and a Virgo, a Taurus, a Gemini. Earth signs, air signs, and fire signs also came out. There was an affair. Okay. They were sneaky and secretly hooking up. Possibly even someone online. They were mocking you. They could have made you feel insignificant. We've got, they're a control freak, this narcissist. We've got the 4th house, controlled by the moon and Cancer. Fourth house represents foundations. It involves land, the family, the mother, the physical home, and karmic lessons. This mother figure was a control freak. Something significant about a body of water, which could be the beach here. Could be the ocean. Or there could be like a river or a lake up in the mountains somewhere. Because traveling all over the place. Okay, somebody's going to jail. They could want it to remain. They could want it to be hidden. This whole community's going down. This whole 10 of Pentacles energy here. This whole family. Wow. Obsession with sexual health. Jesus. They were discriminating against you. Yeah, they're extremely toxic. That's for sure. Oh my goodness. And this mother figure here just could have enabled this father figure's toxic energy. Okay. Wow. Tell me about traveling. It could have been travel. We have a corrupt judge, but it came out in reverse. And we have a GUN. So there could be a corrupt judge that's not on the scene anymore. There could be a GUN involved. New doors are opening up for you. So they were coming after you with malice as a way to affect you. They don't want new doors to open for you with the Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. We've got debt. So, gang stalking. Will you block your blessings? Open up your heart chakra, because with the blocked heart chakra here, I'm being guarded. The 10 of Swords, when your heart chakra is blocked, it'll block your blessings. So be sure that you try and heal that heart chakra. You have no contact with these people being gang stalked. Don't let them fool you, okay? They're your rivals. Wow, your discernment's on 100, and this person is extremely sadistic. Return to sender, so you can get the spell work off of you. All kinds of arguments with this rival. We've got North Carolina. A stepfather could be involved. So we had a father and a stepfather both come out. Someone could be snitching for less jail or prison time. We've got a killer couple. Someone got paid to hurt you and they will snitch. We've got a killer couple. A perverted couple. With the stepfather, father energy. We've got this going on right here. This could be part of what's online. Someone could have to see a psychiatrist for their mental health. These maniacs are being shut down and you have Dharma coming in. Okay, which is good karma. Don't repeat the cycle and go back into the karmic south node energy. Okay. Everything they try has been blocked. Okay. I want justice. I know we do, collective. Called judgment. We want justice. We've got Algiers. Air signs and the letter Z. It represents elk and protection. Protection, guardian, sanctuary, and instinct. Okay. Defense. Under the safeguard of spiritual protection, your powerful inner strength is enough to help you manifest your dreams. Guides are watching over you, providing support and shielding you against harm. Acknowledging, harnessing, and leaning into this feeling of being protected, you can pursue your goals with greater confidence. Awakening and heightened intuition. Trust your instincts and inner strength. So your guides are helping to protect you from this pedo predator here that's been in your energy. Oh my goodness, we've got trafficking definitely going on here in this energy. A male is feeling embarrassed because they could be getting caught for trafficking here. Oh, they can't manipulate you anymore. You could have been taken and trafficked as a child and don't even know it. Something could be very significant about your identity here. Menez, water signs of the letter M. It represents humanity. It involves identity, social order, social harmony, and the community. They're jealous of your spiritual gifts and your power, and they saw you as the power supply, and they're angry. How you relate with others and your role within the broader community. Mutual respect, cooperation, the importance of understanding and aligning with shared morals and values. Humanity is a collective force. Each goal or wish has the power to unite and shape the greater purpose and path we all travel. Personal integrity. Your sense of self and your interactions with others are in alignment with your core values and principles. Embrace your unique identity. Some of you may be finding out that you have a different identity than what you thought you did. Sending psychic attacks. You're jealous of your spiritual gifts and your powers. Something's happened in probate court here with insurance fraud, with life insurance policy over your inheritance. You know, it's a completion of the cycle with the world here. Someone's getting disbarred. Could be this corrupt judge here, corrupt attorney. You got a corrupt attorney and a corrupt judge. You could have your own business. Something could be going on in a department that you work in. We have SA. That's definitely going on here. Okay. A lot of trauma from SA. They're freaking out now. They didn't expect to go down for this. There could be, someone could have leased something. We've got a private investigator here that could be looking into something. Someone could have gotten a new job, PI here. Someone could have hired a private investigator. Urgent rescue. Draw 5 from this green deck over here. When I just picked up my water, this came flying off and it showed car wreck with the funeral director. This car wreck keeps coming out. Someone could end up in a car wreck. They could end up passing away. What do we need from the screen decks here? It's premeditated. We've got a hitman. It's got premeditated hitman energy here. Wow. A breakup, trying to affect your root chakra. We have kidnapping. Someone could be in the hospital, could end up in the hospital. We've got an M here, trying to kidnap someone. Someone could be in the hospital or the emergency room. Yeah, they're repulsive. You find this person disgusting and repulsive. Okay. Their world is crashing down around them. Well, they shouldn't have made these choices. Watching your every move, they're furious. A crossed over loved one is furious and protecting you. We've got the letter N. It's a catastrophic event, or a catastrophic event could be occurring. Hurricane is like going on right now that's already gotten up to a Cat 5. A loss of property from a catastrophic event, determined to inflict pain on you, and that could also be losing this 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles up here, and ended up in the 10 of Swords. A dirty D or a dirty P. There could be a malpractice suit. Wow. They're definitely delusional. It's come out again. Trafficking ring getting busted. They could have altered medical records, and there could be a malpractice suit here that could occur as well. Somebody's going to be blindsided. This trafficking ring, they're going to get busted. Well, yeah, they're going to end up at the police station. They're going to be blindsided by good law enforcement that's not corrupt. We have a detective that's in the energy. That's in the upright. They're not corrupt. It's looking into this fraud. They could have hacked into someone's Wi-Fi to see what they're doing. Yeah, they're tracing and hacking into their Wi-Fi to see what's going on. Could be finding out what's going on. Planning a death. It's traced. Sick from spell work backfiring. Keeping people confused. We've got the letter K. L. Doing binding rituals. Candle magic. This person is a handler for a trafficking ring here. Okay. They're trying to disappear with cash or some kind of card. Someone could have an injury, possibly even from a car wreck. It's a huge blow to their ego. It's narcissistic injury. We've got SA again with a handler. And RAPE. They can't process their emotions. Fulfilling their fantasies. They don't know what to say to you. The fuck? They're under surveillance while they're out fulfilling these fantasies. They're going to take them down. Something is final. The universe is restoring your abundance. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Somebody could be out here intentionally spreading incurable STDs. You could have to be moved to a secure location, or a secure location that you were in could have been compromised. Someone wants to... A crime boss could have gotten in trouble and want to pick a fight with you, because this person could be a handler. There's weapons. Something is final. They're intimidated by you. There's definitely something going on with medical records. A doctor could have done something with your medical records and changed them and done something. Well, they're in God's tower. There's going to be a malpractice suit. We've got group chat going on that the feds could be looking into. We've got divine masculine, divine feminine. Coming out as a light worker. Coming after a light worker. There's an earth angel in the justice system that's a light worker. That's divine masculine, divine feminine here. Okay. Okay, so we could have like a father and a stepfather energy, or you just flip that how it resonates. That could be like in handler energy here. They're lying. The family is trying to keep it hidden. They don't want people to know. They were sad that you could have been talking about it, so they started seeking revenge. We've got happening now. The situation or event in question is occurring right now. So this is current energy here. Somebody's going to be traveling to prison. Okay. Tell me about these lies. What are they lying about? It's clarifying fraud. They've got a call. They're fired up. They're expressing their rage and their anger on the phone. The Seven of Swords, criminal with the moon. The secret's exposed with their secret agenda. They're in a state of denial. They can no longer hide their intentions. They're going to be punished, arrested, and convicted for insurance fraud. Somebody could be getting 10 years in prison here. This pedo. And they could have been in a car wreck. We've got an urn. They're 50-50. At this time, things could go either way. This person could end up dying. Okay, with an urn. There's a death. And obviously, with insurance fraud, there was a death here. Okay, breakup has come out again. There's a setback. It's over. It's done. Cancer energy. Someone could pass away. Something could have happened. This death could have occurred in your childhood with the Six of Cups here. And the Queen of Cups, Earth sign and facade, putting on a front. They're a people pleaser. They have hidden motives and weird behavior, keeping something hidden in the family. Hid a death from you, or hid an insurance policy from you as a child, lying about it, literally. Lies is clarified by fraud. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. It's fixed signs. Be sure that you're taking care of your inner child. Do what you love. It's time to play. Demanding attention. You could have always been seeking attention as a child. You may not have gotten enough attention when you were a child. You delight in the simple things. You love to learn. You have a powerful imagination, which makes you a powerful manifester. Okay. And this gift is in reverse because they were jealous, affluent, have a private property, mental health issues, person of earth. Here's a Queen of Pentacles energy again. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The provider and caregiver. They're stubborn, classy, very materialistic, possessive. Someone could be a manager, a business owner, work in banking, or a CEO, and a bank employee did come out. A mother figure could work in a bank for some of you. Tell me about this private property. Wanted you confused about a private property. We've got roses, Pisces energy, love and affection, a gift, having a high emotional IQ, passion, romance, with a private property, being defiant with declaration. So they were defiant in this, reclaiming your power. There was a contract, trying to resolve something, expressing your truth, challenging the status quo. Leo energy, a declaration. Why are they so jealous? Playing with your feelings, stringing you along, playing mind games, gaslighting and manipulating. You could be an air sign. You could be dealing with one, being very disappointed. The Four of Cups regarding an Ace of Pentacles, which is a lot of money. A new financial path that should have opened to you from an inheritance from a family member here to let you have a beautiful new path. It was hidden from you. It was unknown. It was kept from you. Things are not what they seem because of a Queen of Pentacles who's under judgment. And then devil obsessed energy with a pedo here. It's been in a car wreck. This parental figure could have been in the military. A grandfather could have been in the military. We've got constellation, networking, gathered meetings, some kind of an organization, a collection and exchanging data, having influence, a large amount or quantity of money here. In connection with a large amount of money, Cancer energy. We've got a symphony, Taurus energy, an organized structure, contributing and collaborating, arranging something. An organization is definitely involved. This could be a corrupt organization here. You could have performed on a stage when you were younger. A precise arrangement. Someone was leading this and the others were following. Okay. Why are they sad? Taking revenge. There's evidence. Law enforcement has evidence of this temptation. We've got a castle. It just came out in reverse. Sagittarius energy. So someone could be losing their castle. Dealing with pride and ego. Ancestors. Your history. Wealth. Your legacy. Your power and prestige. Isolation. Having praise for achievements, but it came out in reverse. What's hidden? What do they want hidden with this facade here? They want to keep this hidden. This family wants to keep all this hidden. And since it's coming out, they wanted it hidden. They didn't want people to know about this perv in the family here. Mother figure could have gotten caught up with a handler here that ended up putting you in a state of danger, and they just turned a blind eye and just acted like it wasn't going on and just allowed it. You've got spilled milk with Pisces energy, regretting something. They know it's a mistake, it's over, it can't be changed, they're disappointed, it's cleanup time. The cleanup over here. Trying to clean up what they've done. Mad because someone could literally pass away here, or someone already did, and that's the policy that's stolen. But hitman came out, so someone could have gotten paid to unalive someone here, possibly even in the mountains, working out, negotiating the terms. It's an unsafe decision where they're not thinking something going on with their partner. To partner, leave it in the past, it cannot be changed. They could have been telling you to do that, and that's not what's going on. You're going to talk about it. You're going to talk about it. Clarify fired. They got fired. They're angry because they're fired from you being their power supply. Yes, the child was missing. Handcuffs. Virgo energy. They were very controlling. You were defenseless. They targeted you. You were their prey. They could have held you back, suppressed you. You had to break free. They could have applied force to detain you to where you felt powerless and where you had no choice but to submit. Somebody's going to be getting put in handcuffs. Somebody's going to jail. And they're not going to like this. Clarify the Lovers. Clarify the Lovers with the Four of Swords. Emptiness just came right back around. So they were celebrating doing this. Some kind of a ceremony. Gathering with friends and family at a party. Honoring and remembering someone in a ceremony. Aries energy. The Lovers and the Four of Swords. Ew. So, this could have been ritualistic SA. Okay, with a ceremony here. There's a deadline. You can't wait any longer. Time's running out. Visiting you in your dream state. You got the Wheel of Karma. Gemini energy. They've got karma. It's inevitable. Divine intervention came in to remove you from this energy. They're going to have to deal with the circumstances and the consequences of their actions. Karma is here. Universe is going to help balance something out here. Clarify social media. You're guarding yourself. You're very guarded. We've got a Diamond. So you've got like a creative force. You're faithful. You have value, perfection, and brilliance. You're full of light. You're pure. You have a healthy self-esteem. You're an unconquerable force who's multi-dimensional. You have invincible spiritual power. Aries energy. So you've got something powerful going on online, and you're in the self-love energy. You could be exposing these people after they put you in the Ten of Swords, trying to block any Ace of Wands new beginnings coming in for you. They didn't give you a gift because it's in reverse. We've got Pillory, Aquarius energy. It's open dishonor and humiliation, finding fault, punishment. And punishment came out on my handmade deck. They were abusive. You could have shut down to these people. They're going to get caught. There's nowhere to run. They made you vulnerable. They're going to be serving time. Public ridicule and mockery. Okay? They're going to be really embarrassed because of what they've done. Because it's coming out. We've got Dynamite with Leo energy, excitement and passion. Taking action. Being in suspense. Destroying something. Another breakup card. It's the third time breakup has come out. Someone has a short fuse. Something unexpected could happen. Could be all of a sudden and very fast. There could even be some kind of an explosion. The checkered flag with Leo energy. There's a conclusion to this is like the completion of the cycle. We've got the telephone with Cancer. It's the end. Feeling relieved that the ending is here. Something's going to be settled. There's results. There's a verdict. You could be getting some kind of a phone call here. Some kind of a communication. A notification. Someone could be reaching out. And you're going to hear some kind of message that they give you here loud and clear on the telephone. Wow, we've got the dice with Sagittarius. Someone was taking a risk. They were playing games. They took a chance. It was a win-lose situation, an uncertain outcome, but they were playing the game anyway. This is fated. What happens next? So after this call comes in, you could be like, now what? Now what happens? Okay. We've got Dear John with Capricorn energy. Rejection. The cold, hard truth. Breaking up for the 4th time. A divorce, setting boundaries. It's a strained situation. It's the end. You cut the cords. It was not working. You could have the final word in something here. Okay. The empty nest with Scorpio. You moved on. No one home. The cycle's complete. It's final. There's an ending so that you can have a new beginning. You're separated from these people. There could be a vacant private property somewhere. Making adjustments for a new life. Could have been lonely for a while. Okay. Okay, guys. Let's roll the dice and let's close out. You guys just take this how it resonates. This is not going to be everyone's energy here. We've got Sagittarius, Gemini, Taurus, Cancer, and Leo. Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aries, Libra, Cancer. Do it one more time. This could be your signs or someone's signs that you're dealing with. Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio, Capricorn again, so double Capricorn, and Aquarius could be significant. Alright guys, this is going to be our reading. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. I appreciate all of you watching my content. Thank you all for spending your time with me when there's so many other things that you could be doing. It's so nice, and you know, we've got rainy weather here right now in Charleston, but you know, the rain usually doesn't last that long at the beach, but it's set up for a little bit longer than we expected earlier, so I don't know what we're going to do later. Mike and I are going out to meet one of his friends for a little while, and his mom's going to watch his little boy. It's cute. So he's like, I miss Grandma. So they get to have time together. Alright guys, we thank you all for being here. I'm sorry you don't get to see little Evie Pooh today. She's with my friend right now. It's so cute. When I dropped her off, she was just smiling so big because she hasn't seen her in about a year. And oh, it was so precious. So she's in good hands. So Evie Pooh's having a little getaway for a few days. We're going to be gone for like 4 or 5 days. So you'll be seeing me here again, but I will come back tomorrow. I love you guys. Have a good night. Bye, Collective.